What's going on, guys? It's Trent Wilson back here with another video. So from the time of this recording, Heartbreak City 2 drops at midnight. Right now, it is currently 3:30 p.m. Thursday, so there's a couple more hours until the album drops, so I'm pretty excited. I know that doesn't really matter to y'all. What I'm trying to get at is this will not be uploaded until a week after the album has dropped. There's a fucking gnat and it's pissing me off. So what I'm trying to say is everybody should have had a week to listen to the album as many times as they wanted to. And trust me, I've heard this album 100,000 fucking times. But I'm going to sit right here and do a review on my album in front of all of y'all. And I know some of y'all are probably wondering why the hell is this prick doing a fucking album review on his own album? Like, wow, what an inconsiderate piece of shit. Only fucking cares about himself. Son of a bitch. But now, like I said, I'm just trying to bring as much content as I can to you guys. And what better way to do it during the rollout process of the album? Let me tell y'all, if y'all ever choose to be an artist, being unsigned has its fucking cons. Like, I'm not here to complain, but I am gonna vent a little bit. Like, self-promoting is such a pain in the ass, and it takes a lot out of you, especially if you have a 9-to-5 job or like a full-time job during the week. So it's like work, come home, eat, go to bed, weekend. That's when it's time to grind. At least that's my schedule. But yeah, it takes a lot out of me, but I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to show that I can strive for this kind of shit. So like, don't just think that I haven't been working on anything at all ever since I finished this album, because I have a lot of shit I'm trying to roll out. But anyways, I'm done venting. But yeah, so I'm reviewing my album because, like I said, I'm trying to bring as much content as I can. And I also want you guys to leave comments on what albums, new albums that drop that I should review, or any kind of artist that I should review, or anything in general that I should review. Because like I said in the last video, my life is way too boring to be vlogging, so the majority of this YouTube channel, other than music, it's going to be me sitting down right in front of this fucking webcam. And I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff. I've been brainstorming a lot of ideas. Reviews, reactions, gaming content, plenty of stuff like that, and much more. But y'all need to let me know in the comments so I can, do all that kind of stuff. I will go ahead and tell y'all that Gian Camp, my bro, my engineer, my producer, basically, he is dropping his album called A Certain Place and Time. At the time of this recording, it'll be Sunday, so 2 days after my album drops. So once that comes out, I'm going to do a review for that. All right, so now that I'm done talking y'all's heads off, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you Heartbreak City 2. I'm going to fucking murder this gnat. I got him. I got that motherfucker. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see it? Got his ass. Fuck out of here. All right, let's continue. Alright, so before this transition comes up, I want to talk a little bit about this intro. Well, now that I forgot to talk about it, let's talk a little bit about the intro and the cover art, and I guess what I kind of want to put y'all's mental through for this album. Okay, so for one, alright, so I know that Heartbreak City is supposed to have a depressing vibe to it, at least at first. I already had a different concept for the album cover, but I ended up changing it because I was just flying in a plane one day to Disney for my honeymoon, and I just started recording the clouds because it was my first time flying in a plane, and I thought the experience was scary as hell, but also really cool. So basically I took a video of the clouds, and the video quality came out so well. iPhone gang, where the fuck you at, But anyways, the quality came out so good, I screenshotted the video and I was like, holy shit, this is a cool photo. So I somehow implemented the concept to the picture of the clouds, and I said, all right, fuck it, this is going to be the album cover. And so the concept of the album, like I said, it's a trip from depression and sadness after a breakup to happiness and falling in love and getting married. And this album cover kind of shows the brighter side of things of the situation, the more uplifting side of things. And basically in the first Heartbreak City, you actually see the city and stuff like that, and you see the airplane flying above couple. Whereas at this point, I finally left Heartbreak City. I finally got out of that depressing state, and I finally, started to find true love. And so as I'm leaving Heartbreak City, I'm finally in that plane that flies up, flies above, boom, I'm above the clouds, and like, whoa, this is a more beautiful side and a beautiful part of the city above the clouds. I know that sounds like a bunch of bullshit, but it's just all of what you make of it, honestly. But anyways, back to the intro. So anyways, before I was rambling about the cover art, you've heard a good bit of the intro, and I'm going to kind of explain a little bit of it. So honestly, I just told Gian, I was like, Gian, give me like a cool intro, somebody walking to the store, and then vaguely vaguely in the background you can hear these past few months, like one of my songs from Heartbreak City playing in the background, and that's what he did for me. So then I was like, damn, we can legit make this a music video. So then I ended up working on the transition at the end of this, and I'll give a little bit of an idea as what I have for a music video if I eventually can get to that point and make a music video for y'all. But I mean, basically, like I said, when you're listening to it, you're hearing a person walking to a grocery store, you hear these past few months playing in the background, and like I said, this is a concept album, a trip from sadness and depression to, you know, happiness, falling in love, and all that kind of stuff. And this is the beginning where a person walks in, they've got a lot of stuff on their mind, they're going through like a panic attack and stuff, and I'll kind of show you as we keep talking. So right here, panic attack. And I'm not going to really explain the rest of the music video because that's kind of for something y'all to see if it ends up happening one day. But basically, this would be the transition from the first part of the music video to the actual song of the music video. So check out this transition. I actually did that transition on my own. I actually added the heartbeats with the reverb to the heartbeat and stuff. So fuck you, Gian. Nah, I'm just kidding. Shout out to Gian. He produced this whole entire album, so I don't have to sit there and be like, oh, this was produced by this and that. It's produced by Gian. So let's just listen to this damn thing. Tongue-tied, my warped, heart aching. I'm done. Why you leaving? It's for the best. Where you going? Back to my nest. Cause I set your ass free. I let you spread your wings. So the dialogue of this song is, you know, you get real comfortable with your relationship, you start to gain trust and all that kind of stuff, which, you know, me, I'm actually a kind of person who, you know, has trust for someone, and you have to give me a reason to not trust you. And that's where I fucked up with my past relationship. And, you know, so therefore I was basically being super comfortable with whatever she did and, you know, trusting her. And then she ended up went and stabbing me in the back and, you know, cheating on me and doing all this kind of other bullshit. Hence to the lines, cause I set your ass free. I let you spread your wings. Now you want to fly away from me. You want to distance yourself from me, and you want to, you know, put your attention towards somebody else, which is fucked up because you shouldn't do it. You're in a relationship. Now you want to fly away from me. Fly away. We didn't get to the lines, and I've already talked about them. Shit, sorry. I'm hurt. I'm lost. Under my covers, in the dark, hard to breathe, anxiety controlling me. Life really sucks when you're alone, trust me. But sometimes I feel like we all need to experience heartbreak, so we learn not to take true love for granted. Yeah, brother. Cause I set your ass free. So honestly, I kind of freestyled a lot of this album, and you know, there was a little gap in the, you know, instrumental, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna talk on this one. You know, this is the opening to the album. So I kind of freestyled what I said. It took multiple takes until I said something that made fucking sense. But I'm not gonna keep it if it's bullshit or if it doesn't make any sense or if something that a lot of people wouldn't be able to agree with. And I feel like that's something a lot of people would be able to agree with. I honestly believe, like, when you first get in relationships and you're young, finding true love isn't something that comes easy. And if you're still in a relationship to this day with somebody you met back in elementary school or middle school, props to you. Then you just completely and utterly shit on what I said in the song, and that's not a bad thing. But for a lot of us, you know, we've had heartbreak, we've had breakups, bad breakups, you know, decent breakups. We've been cheated on, and a lot of other stupid shits happen. So I feel like a lot of people who's kind of been in my situation and kind of been in something similar to my situation kind of understands and agrees that, you know, we need to experience heartbreak to learn not to take true love for granted. But on to the next song. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is probably my least favorite song on the album. It's probably one of the first songs I recorded where I did like a full-on R&B type feel to it. And then it all began. Oh, here we go, feeling so lost again. I can't seem to find my place. I find my friends, find my place. I find my friends. So Gion does some good work and does some good shit, but this is one of the first instrumentals he sent me and my least favorite. I think this instrumental sucked, no lie, but I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try to take advantage of it. I'm gonna try to challenge myself, see what I could do R&B wise on this beat, even though I don't like it at all. And this is what came of it. I repeat myself a lot in the song. It's literally 4 lines that I repeat, but yeah, this is what came of it.
I'm singing, oh, there she go, feeling so lost again, can't seem to find my place, or find my friends.
So one of them lines really stuck to me, and I was honestly having this go through my mind during the time I wrote this shit. I can't seem to find my place or find my friends. And honestly, it's mainly my fault. There's another fucking gnat. Honestly, it's pretty much my fault that I don't have a lot of friends, because I like to keep my circle really small, and I really don't have that much time to have friendships or hang out with friends. And then other than that, most of the friends that I have, they live in a different state. You know, they've all moved and stuff like that. And of course, when you grow up, you know, you don't really have that much time for friends. You got to kind of worry about your family and all that kind of stuff, and fucking bills. You can't fucking forget bills. Fuck bills. So yeah, that line kind of really stuck to me a lot whenever I was writing that at that moment. Okay, wait. So this song right here, this is probably one of the first songs where I was like, all right, I'm gonna tackle this album for real. I'm gonna go for another Heartbreak City. When I sent my vocals to Gion to get mixed, Gion was like, bro, this is probably your best song you have ever fucking made. Like, this is your best vocal performance that I've ever heard or ever mixed from you. So this right here is honestly the song that took me in the direction of Heartbreak City 2. So let's play this shit.
Falling in love, I swear I'll never love again, but it's the love that I want. Why are we doing this again? You got me stuck in a rut. How do you cause all this damage? All of this toxic love, it's got me broken in the end.
So of course the dialogue for this song, you know, falling out of love. I swear I'll never love again, but it's the love that I want. Honestly, like I said before, I freestyled a lot of this album, but I would not keep the lyrics if it didn't mean anything or if it was a bunch of bullshit. And so for a lot of people, it means something. I'm pretty sure a lot of us have went through relationships and it's like, man, I don't need this. I don't need this relationship. I don't need this love. But you feel like that. But then you feel like that there's nobody else there for you. So you're like, damn, if I cut this off or if I forget about all of this, it's like, who's going to be there for me, you know? And that right there is called toxic love to me.
How do you cause all this damage? All of this toxic love, it's got me broken in the end. Oh, na, 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 na. Oh, na, 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 na.
So the bass being added in, you know, a lot of these beats are, you know, acoustic guitar or like acoustic instruments in general. So I sent this song to a friend and he was like, shit, bro. He was like, you need to add bass to it to give it like a climax or something, you know, because this is something that kind of makes your skin crawl. Like, this song makes my skin crawl. It's like, ooh, shit. Like, this is still basically the opener of the album. And then he was like, you should repeat the hook, you know, one more time, a cappella, no, you know, guitar behind it, no nothing. So that's what I did, and that's what you're about to see.
All this damage, all of this toxic love, it's got me broken in the end. Falling in love, I swear I'll never love again, but it's the love that I want. Why are we doing this again? You got me stuck in a rut. How do you cause all...
Dude, I really can't get over this vocal performance because Gion was right. Like, I'm not the type of person to brag, but man, holy shit. I think one of my favorite parts about the vocals of this song is the vibratos. I've always loved vibrato, you know, listening to XXX, listening to Post Malone. I've always envied vibratos, and I would honestly listen to their shit all the time and try to sing, you know, with the song and try to practice vibratos until I finally was like, damn, oh shit, look at me, oh shit. All right, so the next song is called To the Moon, and for all my people who smoke weed out there, I do not, but for all you who do, please listen to this song while you're high and tell me how you feel about it. Because like I said, this is a concept album, and this is, you know, this album is meant for you to sit there and close your eyes and put you in a whole different mental state. Like, I feel like listening to this album and a lot of the really good acoustic guitars and the tones of the songs and just the vibes of the songs, you could close your eyes and honestly picture the clouds of the album cover and be like, damn, I'm chilling on clouds right now, you know? I'm floating on clouds. But this song right here kind of stands out from all the other songs because this isn't really an acoustic guitar or acoustic piano. I don't know if acoustic piano is even a fucking term. This right here is some kind of weird synths, whatever the fuck you want to call them. So yeah, whatever it is, Gion put it together. It's a bunch of synths and a bunch of different, you know, sound effects and put together, and then just the vibe of the vocals and the instrumental clashing together when you listen to it. And like I said, close your eyes, you're kind of like feeling like you're actually like going to the moon, like you're in outer space. I don't know, to me it does.
What she did was out of pocket. Yeah, she shot off like a rocket. I tried to tell her, baby, stop it, but she just motherfucking lost it. Why you going to the moon? Why you going to the moon?
So I was gonna call this song Just Moon, and I was like, oh shit, like Kanye just dropped this album, he has a song called Moon on there. And then I realized after the song, I was like, shit, I kind of stole lyrics from his song, I won't go to the moon. And I was just like, fuck it, this shit's a vibe anyways. But the dialogue of this song right here, you know, if you listen to Heartbreak City, and you know, in those lyrics, she took my heart for granted, went to another planet. I had a long distance relationship in the past that really fucked me up mentally, and I felt as if the distance in between us, she was trying to get as far away from me as possible. So she was going to the moon, and I'm like, why are you going to the moon? Come back. Like, why are you leaving me? Why are you distancing yourself, you know?
Why you going to the moon? Why you going to the moon? To the moon. To the moon. What she did was out of pocket. Yeah, she shot off like a rocket. I tried to.
Next song is called X Me Out.
How could you do all of this? How could you do all of this? It's clear that I tried.
So not to brag, but I was really in my fucking bag on this song, bro. I swear to God, the confidence in the vocals, you know, getting more and more to the point. Like, all right, we need to fucking talk this shit out. We need to discuss this. What the fuck is going on, you know?
Some of my love, but you didn't take it. It's clear to me that I didn't figure it out. Your love was like water in a fucking drought. You cheated on me without a doubt. You could've just left me, but you X me out. Yeah, you X me out.
So those are honestly my two favorite lines in this whole entire album. It's clear to me that I didn't figure this out. Your love was like water in a fucking drought. I love them fucking lines.
Turn around, and I see you burn that city to the ground. It's clear to me that I didn't figure it out. Your love was like water in a fuck.
You know, then I proceed to say, then I turn around and I see you burn that city to the ground. So now it's kind of transitioning to, all right, you know, she's gone out of fucking control. She's burning this bitch to the ground, you know. She's burning the city to the ground. It's time to get the fuck out. Hence, at this very point in time, this is kind of taking place a little bit after the original Heartbreak City. You know, this right here, from this point forward to the next songs is kind of continuation part of the last Heartbreak City. All right, so Something Interlude is finally the transition from the sad to the happy.
I'll meet you somewhere in another life. Maybe right now just wasn't our time.
All right, so shout out to Patty Gone. I really don't know her last name. Hold on. Well, her name is Patricia Barber, apparently. That's off the wall. But I call her Patty. She's a good friend of mine, and she's actually a very talented artist. Y'all are going to be seeing a lot of her in the future because we've been working on a lot of shit together, and she knows how to play guitar. She knows how to play piano. Like I said, she's talented. Something I'm not. I don't know how to play shit like that. And of course, as you could tell right here, she can sing. And to make it even better, she wrote half the lyrics for this interlude. And the reason why this interlude is called Something Interlude is because I was talking to a friend and I was like, I don't know what to call this interlude. You know, this is kind of the transition from starting to find hope and happiness and stuff like that after all this bad shit going on. And I was like, I just know that it's gonna be something interlude. And he was like, why don't you just call it something interlude? You know, that'd be something new. And I was like, all right, bet, something interlude. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty new. So let's do it. So that's how we got the name of this song. But yeah, shout out to Patty because she fucking murdered this shit.
Maybe we'll know when all the stars align. I'll meet you somewhere in another life.
Get me out of this place, run away with no trace. Get me out of this place, cause you make my heart break.
So like I said, this is a transition from the sad to the happy, as you can hear in the lyrics. I'll meet you somewhere in another life. Maybe right now just wasn't our time. And so then I begin to talk about, like, you know, get me out of this place, you know, run away with no trace. Get me out of this place, you make my heart break. And so mentally, I finally got myself out of Heartbreak City. You know, Heartbreak City, of course, isn't an actual fucking city. But mentally, it's a city for me. It's the, you know, dark side of my thoughts, basically going through them hard, troubling times. Where I felt the breeze. I thought somebody came up in this bitch. I was like, oh shit.
So much suffering and pain, what's going on in my brain? No more sun, it's just rain, feel so fucking insane.
So of course I'm not going to play the whole entire song because you guys are not going to sit here and listen or watch this fucking video of me playing the whole entire song, especially with all this yabbering. But this song right here is called City Called Heartbreak. I was going to call it Heartbreak City, but I was like, no, that's the name of the album. We're going to twist it up a bit. City Called Heartbreak. So this song right here is finally the you know, start to the happiness. You know, this is basically me finally getting out of Heartbreak City. You know, fuck off Twitter. I don't use Twitter, bro. What are these? You know, so this right here is finally, you know, so this song right here is like, okay, I'm starting to realize this person. Like starting to realize Lauren. Even though, funny quick story, she kind of denied me the first 2 times, and then she finally like fell in love with me when she heard the first Heartbreak City. So that R&B shit, bro. What can I say? What can I say? But nah, in all seriousness, once you hear the lyrics to the song, you'll start to understand what I'm saying. Very basic chords, but it's fucking vibey, bro. I swear to God.
I found love in the shittiest kind of places.
So when I hear my own shit, sometimes, you know, it kind of puts me in that headspace. It kind of makes me think of certain things. And I'm like, bro, I could honestly like hear myself like performing this on stage in front of like a bar crowd or something like that, inside of a bar. And I can hear myself singing that first line, and then all the people are like, woo! And then it keeps going to the song. You know, that's kind of what I picture or envision.
But when I found you, my heart just started racing. Yeah, I came from a city called Heartbreak. She bust open them gates. Why is she here in the first place? Like, hold on, wait. She's an angel.
Woo, that bass!
Sent from the heaven, shot down at an angle. Like, how did you not get hurt from that fall? I found love.
This is easily one of my favorite songs on the album, as y'all could tell. But that bass, I never said anything about it. Gion just did it, and it was just like, oh shit. It makes your skin crawl once you listen to it. And you know what I love about that part the most is, you know, all of this like pain and all this suffering and all this like depression and anxiety and stuff that you went through, and you're finally at that moment like, damn, I'm finally away from all this. I found somebody that I know is fucking worth it. And then, you know, she comes out of here, you know, coming down at an angle like a fucking angel. She's an angel. And that bass, oh shit, gotta listen to it twice.
Like, hold on, wait. She's an angel. Woo! Sent from the heaven, shot down at an angle.
But yeah, you know, it's a whole R&B album. You know, I label this album as R&B, but I had to do a little bit of like R&B rap type shit on there. That's why I'm gonna do a little verse. You know, all of my other stuff was kind of like some fillers, but this right here is gonna spark it up. So this song right here is called Heart of Gold. This is the track number 9 on the album. This is the second to last song on the album. And honestly, after I made the song and after it was mixed and mastered by Gion, this right here kind of gives me me vibes, kind of gives me vibes of something similar that I would make for my kid. Because spoiler alert, when I have a kid, I'm not going to stop making music. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. Of course, that kid is going to be my #1 priority, and I'm going to make sure he is, 100% taken care of, but music is never going to go away from me. And of course, like I said, this song kind of gave me a vibe of like something I would make for my kid, like to let them know that, hey, I love you, But check this shit out.
Listen, I love you, baby. How are you doing, baby? Like, oh no, don't think my heart is as cold as a North Pole. I finally found a girl with a heart of gold. I wanna be with you until we grow so old. I want you to be on my mind for the rest of my life. I want you to be on my mind until the end of time.
Nah, but in all seriousness, this is actually probably my favorite song on the album because it's, the one song that I sing in a bass tone. I don't sing in a high pitch. Ooh, it sets the mood right for like the happy ending type shit. So Commitment, you've all already heard the song. The song was out probably, I'd say about a month before the album dropped. For me, I like to drop songs about Lauren and for Lauren on specific days. I dropped a song for her on her birthday, not last year. I want to say the year before. And then there was also a song about her on my debut album. Things aren't what they seem. So, me being corny as shit and being lame as shit, I had to drop a song on the wedding day. Which, if you haven't seen it now, on this same exact YouTube channel, there is a music video for this song. Music video / wedding video. But let's get into it.
Yeah, this is it, baby. Is this what you wished for? We gon' tie the knot and open up a new door. I know I said that I can't wait to see your face when I pull out that wedding.
So this is another song that kind of stands out on the album because this song wasn't really premeditated for the album. I kind of thought it felt right to put this on the album because, hey, this could be the ending. This could be the last song to the album. I found happiness, I found true love, and now I'm getting married to the love of my life. So yeah, like I said, it does stand out from the album because it is actually a hip-hop beat compared to all the acoustic beats and stuff like that. But I felt like it wouldn't be such big of a deal because, I was trying to go for an R&B album and the song was still an R&B type vibe to it. So yeah, I could play the rest of the song. I guess I'll play the hook.
I hope you feel my emotion. You gave me life like a potion.
So when one of my friends heard the song early before it dropped, when he heard that part, I hope you feel my emotion, just the kind of vocals and the background vocals, he kind of told me it kind of sounds like Juice. I take that as a compliment because Juice and X are two of my favorite artists of all time. But let me know in the comments, tell me if I sound like a fucking dumbass.
Commitment is everything. Yeah, it's not even a diamond ring. I was trying to find a place to stay. That's when you open up your heart to me.
So, like I said, I was trying to find a place to stay. That's when you open up your heart to me. Referring to I was leaving Heartbreak City. I finally got out of Heartbreak City, but I had nowhere to go. And there you were. So yeah, that's basically the whole album. I hope you guys like this video. I plan on doing a lot more album reviews. Like I said, the next one I plan on doing is Gian Camp's album. Like, not only is Gian my engineer and producer and all that kind of stuff, but he's also a artist that I actually enjoy listening to. So if you haven't followed me yet, follow me right up here at official Trent Wilson. And of course, the link in my bio on Instagram will bring you to all of my socials or my music. So make sure y'all give me a follow. Also like, subscribe, comment. I'm gonna sit here and tell you what the YouTubers tell you to do. For some reason I did not record the rest of the outro, but anyways guys, comment down below specifically what you want me to do, whether that's reactions, whether that's reviews, whether that's anything, and I hope to be seeing you guys in the next video.
X me out, then I turn around, and I see you burn that city to the ground.